Time to make a quick won't like your video. This is a hurricane high gravity. 8.1, be bold, be smooth, be powerful, be malt liquor. Or die. Let's get this cracking. I got a few minutes left to just fucking get this some bitch down. So let's do it. Malt liquor.
Locally made phones like brands like Xiaomi and Huawei. And Xi's government ruled that all data should be kept inside China. And Apple complied. And he also ruled that Western apps on Apple phones come down and be taken off. And Apple complied with all these orders in order to stay in China because it was such a manufacturing bonanza and becoming a great market for the iPhones as well.
Now, you got more insight on this from a correspondent for the tech business news outlet The Information, someone named Wayne Mott. What did he tell you?
So
Wayne Mott?
Really
I don't know what the fuck he said, but whatever he said, it was something about Wahoo. Today at work, I'm going to blow out some of these electric sparklers. They're red.
The secrecy about Apple and the
I do also have my Mazzy Star CD.
There's something quite similar between
which is awesome.
Apple and the Chinese government in that.
Shout out to Mazzy.
And Wayne noticed Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, was turning up in Beijing with more often in 2016 and with glummer looks on his face than in the past. In fact, there's a pretty interesting photograph of Tim Cook at Zhongnan High, which is the headquarters of the Chinese Communist Party, looking pretty glum with some of his lieutenants in 2016.
This year, they shut down the iBooks and iTunes movie stores.
I love malt liquor.
Apple had just launched them 7 months prior.
It serves a purpose in the animal kingdom.
They were told they couldn't go.
One which scientists are still trying to figure out, but we here at the Malt Liquor Research Institute for Institute of Research on Malt Liquor,
its relationship with China,
we've got it nailed down on a sequence machine on the, what is it called? We put $1 million into this machine. It breaks down genetic. For fuck. Just wash all that shit. The CRISPR, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a CRISPR machine. We broke down genetic multerior codes. Turns out that our brain receptors have been fundamentally, radically altered through nature. No course of our own, no doing of our own through pollution or toxicity. But due to recent ramifications in the petrodollar, it behooves me to rule in a through negative.
Engineers, and there were a lot of flights every week in those years. I mean, I can't attest to this, but presumably,
Oh, we stop off and get some candy.
Run by Foxconn.
They don't have any. Need a big fucking candy burger.
To the EV car makers, which are doing so well today, like BYD.
And reporter Wayne Mott explains in your podcast, Face Off, exactly how that works.
I mean, at the end of the day,
I'm 9 minutes here to lollygag.
Difficult to pinpoint who owns it and how to control it. I mean, of course, Apple has their proprietary.
Catch a little moment like a buzz.
But manufacturing knowledge.
Shit show.
Fits something in a jig.
I was having a good night last night, and then fucking shit show happened. Shit brain. Shit brain kicked in and fucking.
These are all things that, unfortunately, are
ruined the whole goddamn night.
Have any proprietary control over that, and so there is a limit to what Apple can kind of control. But this is part of the price you pay for outsourcing. Inevitably, there will be this kind of knowledge transfer. The rules are kind of porous.
So based on your reporting, Jane, did Apple have to regret its position in China, its reliance on Chinese manufacturing?
Oh, Marco,
Oh.
I doubt Apple regrets it.
My clock's fast, so I think I have more than 9
The
minutes.
relationship with China resulted in helping make Apple the most valuable company on the planet. Only surpassed very recently by NVIDIA.
Just woke up. It's
Apple
after.
made the iPhone
I woke up at
efficiently
like
and well in
fucking
China. It's also found a huge market
10
in
after
China.
2.
Apple managed to evade the Trump tariffs by some astute politicking of the Trump administration. Apple is now, of course, looking at other places in Asia, to diversify and to.
The tongue of my shoe, or the bottom sole of my shoe fucking rips
That will take time.
wide open. So I have to put some Gorilla Tape around that just for a temporary fix.
Told you, it's actually
my Converse All-Stars low tops
to kind of break away from China.
It's very difficult. The company,
I gotta get them fixed. I don't think you really fix them, man.
Over the last 5-10 years, and telling that
I've tried.
Pretty impossible.
Someone probably could. Like I bring it to a shoe person, they could probably say, "Well, we can get them better than what they are, but then I can get perfect. That's fine."
All those places are very different in terms of what
they offer. Please, Adam. Come on, Cobbler. Adam Sandler.
Than China, well, not much bigger, but bigger. It has the scale, but Indian workers don't have the skills base of those in China.
Still in the public rate.
And in Vietnam,
Jesus. Motherfuck. Okay, Diet Coke. Diet Coke's gonna be a problem.
Jane, you're in a pretty good position to predict future behavior.
I just fucking ripped the carpets out of this fucking nasty car I got. This dog hair everywhere. I don't even know how I could get there. And then I found a bunch of change in here, and I washed that off, and I was sitting down there all clean, and now it's full of Diet Coke. It's gonna be all sticky, and then I just knocked the Diet Coke over onto the seat. That's why I drink malt liquor, because I never spill it. Everything else, though, right down the tube.
It also, I think, depends a bit on how well China catches up to the US on advanced chips. As you know, the Biden administration has built on the policies of the Trump administration and barred the
I'm not listening to you.
China to try and slow down China's gains in tech and trying to slow down.
You don't even believe in God.
Might be able to make a phone as good as Apple's.
I don't believe in God. I believe in science.
Apple, probably sales of Apple phones dropped.
Baptized.
That was after the government ordered government workers not to use iPhones. But recently, Apple dropped the price.
Oh, it was a beautiful moonrise last night. I can't believe it. Amber monoculars. Sweeter than honey.
We spoke with in your podcast Face Off.
I think that actually the likelihood is that China is going to do what it does to plenty of other Western companies and basically keep enough of the door open in making sure that they are not completely excluded from the China market over the longer term. I think they'd rather have fewer companies and more in China. But in the medium term, they're not going to scare off the best case they still have for the Western world engaging with China.
So I think it's pretty tough predicting the future, Marco. Let's just say everyone.
Let's just say Mount Liquor wins the future.
And I wouldn't underestimate Chinese nationalism and the determination of China to catch up.
Well, I don't have a problem. I got a lot of love. I hope this world gets it over hate war and
U.S. versus China. And the Carnegie Corporation
shit like that, and just has a good attitude, has good loving, accepting, and not bullying, not terrorizing people. No terrorizing. Stop that. So have a good day, everybody. Get some flowers, put them in a vase, look at them, smell them. Hear them, taste them. What else is there? Smell them. Smell, sight, taste. Hear, nose, taste, eye, and then there's one more. I can't remember. Eat. Not like a sense. It's the seventh sense. 7 sensual highlights of your life. Go. I found my Dunkin' Yo-Yo. A couple of them I got, and one of them's better off than the other. I washed it. Wash all the dust off of it. Haven't wrapped it up and gave it a good yo-yo spin yet, but I'm gonna probably today just to air it out, get Get things aired out. Get the elephant out of the room. Put like a small baby bunny in the room instead. I always thought I wanted a chimpanzee, but fuck those things, man. Can't trust those. The thing you can't trust is malt liquor. Everything else is not worthy of trust. Because trust always gets broken. Am I not right? Leave a comment about trust. What can you trust except malt liquor? I mean, no bones. Roll the dice. Take a chance. Hit the jackpot. Take a dog for a walk and then shoot that fucker. Shoot Harambe. Remember he's dragging that little kid around? I just tried trying to save it, but then they just shot that fucker. He's like, get this kid out of my fucking place. And everyone's just scared of Harambe. And they just fucking... I mean, they could have tased him. Wild animal, tase his ass. You could have shot him in the knee, right? Not right through the chest. Rice, egg. And then you got a fucking injured fucking gorilla running around with some fucking broken knee, shot off. Just pissed. Probably would have, you know. Then you get him on the operating table to try to give him a new knee. Fucker wakes up out of anesthetics, grabs all the fucking nurses and shit and starts fucking slamming him around. Doctor runs out, he grabs him by the ankle, fucking slams him around, fucking puts in his own new knee, gives himself a Terminator fucking shell, and then he starts fucking going ape. You can't have that. But that kid never should have fell into that fucking swamp in the first place, man. What the fuck kind of security they got? They should have like a, you know, anti-magnetic kid falling machine that if a kid falls off something high, the anti-magnetic gravity machine, you know, stops it from happening. I mean, these are the things we're working on here. Thanks for sending us all this money. We don't even know what to do with most of it. We just blow it away. Trips and dinners and clubs, and cars and women and clubs and cars and women. Malt liquor, of course. I mean, we have our own money for that. It's cheap. We don't need your donations to buy malt liquor, but for the big fun things in life, you know, like making the clouds rain with rain powder, and that costs a lot of money. And then, but it's not our money, it's yours. So thank you for your support, contributions. You know, we just hope we don't get audited. And if we do, hopefully it's someone that likes malt liquor, or at least makes malt liquor vids. Alright, I gotta go. I'm gonna finish this up. Thanks for watching, listening, smelling, looking, and touching, hearing. I think hearing is different than listening. If you listen to what I say, you don't want to hear it. Working on a new version of the James Webb Telescope. It's a smellonoscope. We want to be able to smell the deepest, farthest regions of places Oh, so far away. Just like our eyes can't see it, our noses can't smell it. If Anne Franks and Helen Keller were put together in one person, it'd be two heads like that one two-headed teacher. It's not two people in one body, it's one body with two heads. It's a person with two heads. Don't let that witch fool you. I better go. God bless the Pope. All right, fancy pantses. Let's take a look at the Carnegie. I wanna be. Looks beautiful. There it is. Who's this guy? I'm back here. See what I'm seeing? All right, later. I'm not like a